Good day, I'm Ja. I'm a part of the 8 Solutions team, and today I'll be presenting to you an overview of our ERP system. So, our ERP has 8 major modules. We have financial, order and billing, supply chain, logistics, payroll, project management, business consolidation, and CRM. So, unlike other systems, we were able to connect these 8 modules in one system. For an overview of the 8 Solutions ERP, this is a Philippine-made cloud ERP system that is designed by CPAs, business consultants, business owners, and end users in various industries. It focuses on the essentials of operation requirements, management reports, and compliance requirements here in the Philippines. We have a sample flowchart here. The first one is a flowchart for your purchase cycle. This starts with the creation of your purchase request. With our system, you can canvas from up to 3 suppliers. And once you have selected a supplier, you can now create your purchase order. After that, you can track or encode your receiving of goods. And with our warehouse management, you will be able to view the transferring of your goods from one warehouse to another. And for the payment of accounts payable, let's start with the generation of accounts payable or APV and the creation of check voucher to release your check. And for your adjustments, we have a bank reconciliation module. Now the next flowchart is for your sales cycle. With our system, you can start with the generation of your leads to create your opportunities. We have a marketing module under our system where you can upload your marketing collaterals in order to create your marketing campaigns. You can also create your quotations. And once you have closed that account, you can convert it as your customer. Now you can create your sales order and track your delivery of goods. For the receiving of your collections, we'll start with the creation of your sales invoice as well as your SOA. And now you can collect from the customer and deposit. The same with the purchase cycle. We also have a bank reconciliation module for the sales cycle. Now, we're moving on to the general features of our ERP system. First, it is web-based, which means that you can access it anytime and anywhere with any device for as long as you have internet access. With that, you can assign an unlimited number of users to our ERP system where you can set their roles and control their level of access. We also have our dashboard feature where you can view your pending items, items for approvals, KPIs, and reports. Our dashboard also changes depending on the role that was assigned to the user. Next, we have a feature for audit trails where you can view who created and modified a transaction along with their IP address for further investigations. You can also set up the system preferences depending on what you need for your ERP system. You can control your pre and post accounting period posting. You can also input your tax registration. We also have a default accounting accounts for your automated entry. You can allow email notification and you can set default status and enable transaction auto numbering. Aside from that, our system also has a closing of books function where you have the option to open or close a book for a certain accounting date. Since the system is web-based, you can use it as a file management system where you can input the scanned copies of necessary files for your auditing, such as your receipts for BIR purposes. Aside from that, you can also create an approval list which will show on the dashboard. Next, we have a banking feature that includes a checkbook registry and bank reconciliation. We also have an import and export feature, and with import, you can import your existing data into our database, and the export feature, where you can export the reports as an Excel file. The system also has the capacity to print out your voucher, check, and invoice. The 8-box ERP system also has features that you can use to modify the system to fit into your business requirements, such as unlimited master list, unlimited cost center, business partner, inventory management, multi-currency, setup JE, and assign transition. For unlimited master list, you can input unlimited data for your master list, such as supplier, customer, for both supplier and customer, employee items, currency, banks, credit terms, discount, and cost center. The unlimited cost center allows you to cover all the branches of your company. And for the list of business partners, since 8box is a Philippine-based system, we have also included the VAT classification of your business partners. We also have a very comprehensive inventory management system that covers all the data that is needed for a manufacturing company. The highlight of this module is that under the bill of materials, you can input the cost of the materials you use, and the system will automatically compute your inventory costing. Under our system, we have different types for costing method. We have FIFO, average, and or serialized. Next, our multi-currency feature covers companies that import or export products and services to other countries. This module has an unlimited choice of currency to use, a multi-currency chart of accounts, as well as create multi-currency transactions. You can also set up your default journal entries for your transactions with our system. And lastly, the assign transition feature for cost center and location projects is used for multi-location and multi-cost center companies, where you can quickly overview the cost budgets for your branches. Now, we're moving on to the modules of our ERP system. First, the financial module, which includes the core modules that are needed in the preparation of the financial statements and tax reports. The 8-box ERP system also follows the Philippine taxation standards, which includes the 2307 tax reports, VAT regulations, EWT, VAT relief, and so on. The following are some of the sample financial reports that can be printed out using the system. We have the Statement of Financial Position, or SFP, the Cash Flow Statement, Statement of Financial Position per center, Income Statement per center, Trial Balance, the ledgers such as General, Customer, and Supplier, Transaction Registry, the aging of your accounts payable as well as your accounts receivable per detail or per center, the customer balance detail, transaction books, purchase and sales reports, and the VAT schedule. Now, on the next slide, we have the financial records modules under the 8-box ERP system. We have the credit sales, cash receipts, credit purchase, cash voucher, general journal, petty cash, deposits, bank recon, branch transactions, sales and expenses, loyalty points, debit and credit memo, and budgets module. For the credit sales module, this displays the status of every invoice, how much is collected, and the offsetting of the credit memos. Next, the cash receipt that can provide a separate printout for acknowledgement receipt as well as compute your forex gain or loss. The credit purchase module shows all the transactions for purchases on account, while the cash voucher module includes the transactions for your cash disbursements. All of the transactions that were not covered in the previous modules can be seen under the general journal, where you cannot save if it is not balanced. You can also auto-reverse your entries, check your unliquidated, and print a summary of your petty cash. Next, our banking module creates a deposit and cash transfer. You can also import your CSV file for bank reconciliation as well as automate your bank recon. Our system also has a credit or debit memo module that can create multiple credit or debit memo per invoice and APV. And we also have a budget module where you can enter your budgets and easily generate budget reports. With this module, you can easily overview the difference between your actual and budgeted costs. Now for CRM, this module includes this includes modules that are in relation to your customers. We have the marketing, sales, and support module. For marketing, with this module, you can create a marketing request, upload your marketing collateral, and create marketing campaigns. This is convenient for reviewing the marketing efforts that are effective in generating your sales. Now for sales, you can set up your sales representatives with area and commission. You can view your calls, emails, and meetings logs, as well as meeting calendars. Under this module, you can also create your lead, convert your leads to opportunity, and convert that account as customer if closed. You can also create your estimates and quotations. And for support, you can set up a service center, create a case and assign it to a specific employee, and enter your case solutions. Next, we have the order and billing module, which is usually the company's e-commerce website. So this module can also be integrated with an Android app for your sales representative to use, which automatically inputs the data in the ERP system. The purpose of this is to minimize double encoding. So under the dashboard of order and billing module, you can see your updates for AR and progress billing. And your credit sales order, you can import from quotation or import from the integrated app. You can also generate your recurring billing or progress billing as well as your SOA. Next, the supply chain module, which is related to inventory management. So the highlight for this module is you can integrate this with your existing barcode system as well as a warehouse app, which will help with the easing of your business process. So the dashboard for supply chain module, you can view your inventory balances, open your PO and SO for delivery. You can also create various transactions such as request for quote, create purchase requests, canvas up to 3 suppliers, create purchase order, encode material receiving, quality control, production request, and production or job order. So the highlight for material receiving is that you can create partial receiving and allow percentage allowance for accepting your goods. You can also enter supplier receiving details and invoice DR. For inventory management, under the production request, the system automatically computes standard costing requirements in order to check the availability of your products. And for production or job order, you can update various stages of production, enter yield quantity, set up lots or batches of production and issue additional component to production. Now for inventory adjustment, the highlight for this is that you can create inventory count from the integrated app. And we also have a fixed asset module where you can create your PPE listing with attached PIC, asset number, warranty details, and you can also generate your entry for depreciation. You can also issue a fixed asset to a specific cost center and employee for your accountability report. And lastly, the supply management, where you can issue or return your disposal and issue it to a specific cost center and employee. Now we have the logistic, which is the module for the transfer of inventory from one location to another. Under this module, you can maintain a vehicle list to track their repair and maintenance, create a picking list, create a DR from sales order or from the generated pick list. You can also capture store inventory requests, create inventory transfer to your branches, create your trip ticket and backload for your returns. And lastly, the project management module, where you can monitor your project schedule and budgeted expense. So the modules under this are you can create a project and assign it to a specific manager. You can also specify details like down payment, retention, and progress billing schedule. You can also enter the bill of material and set up phase and schedules. You can also create your SOA, update your phase status, create project replenishment, view your budget versus actual expense, and the dashboard for project management is where you can check your expenses and SO for project creation. And that is it for the presentation of the overview of our ERP system. Thank you.